Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm finally inside a full electric Toyota, and Toyota come a little bit late, but they bring to the market this new BZ4X. And if you ask me why this name, I don't know. For example, you will buy this car and your friend asks you, what car do you have? And you will say like, I have a BZ4X 5X. It's not so cool, the name, but you will be impressed with a few features that Toyota bring on this model. And as you probably know, Toyota come with 10 years warranty on all their cars. That means this car should be incredible reliable, and I really trust that Toyota make incredible car. Probably you already know that Toyota was for so many years in top in terms of sell. They sell so many cars in the last years, and they are incredible. If you remember Toyota Prius, if you remember Toyota make for the first time hybrid cars, and they are incredible well known for the reliability. And I'm sure that Toyota wait with this BZ4X for so long, and they somehow delay to come with an electric car, with a full electric car on the market, because they want to do it right. They want to come with a product that it's reliable. They want to come with a product that can guarantee for 10 years. And I'm inside here BZ4X, and I want to give you some technical data. I will make the full review, interior, exterior. As always guys, at the end of this video you will know everything about this new Toyota BZ4X. The version that I have with me here is not already on sale. It's kind of a demo version, and this is the trend version. The trend version means this is the basis entry level version, the most cheap, the most affordable version that you can buy it here in Switzerland. By the way, I'm right here in Switzerland at Emil Frey in Zugwil. I will leave the link in the description if you want to check them out. They are close to Solothurn. They are super nice. They have a lot of cars here, and also they are super friendly. So if you want to see the car, if you want to test drive, if you want to buy the car, check them out guys. Also you can get a nice discount here. Anyway, first and most important are the technical data. I will give you also the technical data, but I cannot give you the price for the moment. But all I can say, it's around $48,000. This is the entry level, the most cheap version. If you get the top end version with all-wheel drive and all that optional stuff, you will get to a price around 10,000 more, so around $58,000. Anyway, let me give you the technical data, and then we will start the review, interior, exterior, and we will talk about the car as well. So as I said, I have the entry level version, and this entry level version come with a range of up to 560 kilometer VLTP estimated range. Probably in real life will be more like 450 kilometer, but will be really impressive. I want to test the car, check out the test drive, because I will have a test drive there. I will explain you more about the driving feeling, the range, and I will try to make some kind of calculation to see what will be the real range. And it's really impressive for an SUV to be able to drive even 450 kilometers. This is really big. The car comes with a front electric motor, and the power of the car 204 horsepower. The car can do 0 to 100 in 8.4 seconds. Battery capacity 71.4 kilowatt hour. Turning radius 11.4 meters. For an SUV it's pretty good. The front suspension spring strut coil spring independent suspension. On the rear we have double wishbone. The car comes with ventilated brake disc on the front and ventilated brake disc on the rear. Also keep in mind that the car comes with a 6.6 kilowatt hour AC charging, but optional, and in the future it will come with 11 kilowatt hour as well. Also the maximum charging power in DC CCS, it's 150 kilowatt per hour, and I think it's more than enough to charge it with this speed. Most of the time my Tesla Model 3 charge under 150 kilowatt per hour, and it's more than enough to go at long trips. Anyway guys, those are the most important information. I hope I didn't miss something. If you have still question, ask me down below. Let's start the review, and in the end we will make the conclusion. Alright guys, great. First of all, as always, we start with the key. This is the key, simple key, pretty light. I like that. Also, what you can do with the key, as you can see here, as I said before, I have the trend version. The trend version have only 3 buttons here. Usually if you get the full, actually the premium version, you will have another button here to open the trunk automatically. This car, because it's the basis entry, doesn't have that button, so you have a manual lift gate in the trunk. I will show you later. But but you have this button with AC here that you are able to turn on the AC, and if you press it a few seconds, I don't know if you can hear it, but also the AC will turn on, so you can turn on the AC from the key from outside the car, and this is really impressive. You can hear right now the AC is working right now. You can hear it, guys. You can hear a noise. That means the AC is on, and it's great that when you go inside the car you will have a great temperature no matter what, it's winter or summer. And if you want to stop it, the same thing, you have to press it here for a few seconds. Anyway, what you can do with the key, other than that, you can lock and unlock the car. Of course, the car, even on the entry-level version, it comes with lock and unlock. All you have to do is just come here, put your hand on the handle, and you can unlock the car simple by that. Or also you can lock it putting in your finger right here in this area. It comes, as you can see, also with electric folding mirrors, and also they work pretty good. Also, all you have to do is just put your finger here and they will fold in the mirror. So it's great that even in this version, in the entry-level version, it comes with keyless entrance and electric folding mirrors. Other than that, this is the key. I want to turn on the lights, and then we will talk a little bit about the exterior design of the car. What I notice, if you look from the side, the car, it's relatively long. I mean, it's pretty long. When I see it first time on the videos, I was like, okay, it's compact, it's nice, it's a compact SUV. But now when I see it in real, I can see that it's pretty long. Also, what I notice when I see it in real is that it looks a little bit like Toyota Prius. If you look at the light design and this area in the back here, it's not a bad thing, it's a nice thing that Toyota still keep that shape on the back. And also it looks a little bit like Yaris Cross in the back there with the lights and with the design. Other than that, what I notice and what I see here is that they try to keep it as practical as possible in terms of design. Also, it's quite a square on the middle part, and also if you look at the windows there in this area, they try to make it also to have a better visibility from the interior. So you will see when we go inside that it's super spacious. Other than that, the ground clearance, it's pretty big. I was expect to be a little bit bigger, but for an electric car, they try to keep it low. Also, the battery is low there, and even SUVs on the electric cars are pretty low, close to the ground. Other than that, in terms of design, it's a futuristic design. It's an Asian car, and Japanese and also the Koreans make some interesting cars. When we talk about design lines, design language, it looks really futuristic and really interesting. I really like the way they look. They are kind of from the future. You immediately notice it on the street, and you know that it's something different. A lot of sharp edges, a lot of lines, a lot of crazy interesting design here and there, but yeah, overall it's a beautiful car, it's a big car, and also you will see when we go inside that it's quite practical. Now, I don't know with what can I compare it. Close to me here are not so many cars. Maybe I can compare it with the RAV4 for you. This is the RAV4 right there, and if you look here, you can see that it's quite similar in terms of size. I think this one, it's a little bit longer, but in terms of size, I think they are quite similar. Maybe the RAV4 it's a little bit more taller, but in terms of long, I think this one it's a little bit longer. Anyway, let's go closer. Up here on the roof, guys, we have a normal roof. We have the radio antenna, really beautiful. Here on the Trend entry-level version, we have this spoiler that it's kind of stick to the car, to the window here. If you get the other premium version, if you get the top end version, you will get a nicer spoiler that will go a little bit higher like that. But in this Trend version, you will get this spoiler. 10 years warranty from Toyota. As I said before, there you have also the brake light, LED light inserted in this window, that it's a defrosted window, and it doesn't have any wiper here in the back. That's something to keep in mind. But the design is quite slick, like a sedan, so while you're driving you don't have to worry about that, because the water will go really fast away. Then we have a spoiler, a really interesting spoiler. The way they create it here, they insert it on the back end of the car. It looks quite nice and interesting. I like this spoiler here, and I think also it's very helpful with the downforce at high speeds. We have some sharp edges here, lines. You can see aggressive lines and sharp edges that goes across in the front here on the hood. Even the hood, it's quite interesting. You can see from this angle the lines here. Here they add some kind of a plastic. I don't know what is the purpose of this plastic that goes all over here. I don't know. I'm really curious about that. Here are the wipers, and the water sprinkles are down there. I will show you when we go inside how the water will come. It's really interesting the way they design it like that. Not sure why, but yeah. Going in the front, I really like this nose, this aggressive nose that comes right here. We have some chrome design insertion. Also, kind of the headlights are kind of hide under this paint of the car. You can see they make it kind of separate here, so from this angle you kind of don't see that light, but if you go a little bit downer you can see that it comes with full LED lights. So the blinkers, the turning signals, LED, the daylights up here, it's LED that comes across. Also the high beam, the low beam, everything LED lights. So in the nighttime you will have a good visibility. Also from the side you have kind of a yellow cat eye here that reflect the lights on the side in the nighttime. Really interesting. This is something that I didn't see until now. Also, if you look here, you have this nose under the chrome. You have some glossy plastic here, and if I'm not wrong, somewhere here or down here is the radar for adaptive cruise control, emergency brake, and all that safety features. Also, all these BZ4X cars, even it's a trend basis or premium version, it comes with adaptive cruise control, emergency brake, lane assist, all that standard, and this is a good thing. Here's the only air intakes. Here is the air intakes to cool down the battery. You can see it has also some clappers down there that they are open right now. They are closed in the winter, but right now the battery and the motors need to be cooled down and they stay open. So like all electric cars, this is the entry, the air intakes for cooling down the batteries and the mechanical parts, I should say. Air intakes here, they are huge. I mean, they are one of the biggest air intakes that I see it in a car in the last period. They're really huge, and you have it on the both sides that help the aerodynamic of the car at high speed. And it's really interesting the way they design the front end of the car. You can see from this angle a little bit better. Those air intakes are really big. Other than that, what you have here is just a normal plastic. And also here in this area, another thing is the sprinkle here, so they can wash up the lights here, and this is also interesting. You have it on the both sides. Also, I see some people complain about those plastics here on the side around the edges of the wheel, but in my opinion it's the best idea. One of the most practical thing that they can do is to add these plastics around the wheels, because if you scratch this plastic you can change it very easy. You don't have to worry about the car. You can have it for many years. You just this plastic, you don't have to repaint the car and worry about scratching and stuff like that. The only thing that I wish to do is to continue in here. I don't know why they leave this place here. You can see empty, this paint here. If I was, in my opinion, I will go with the plastic all over the way down here to protect completely this area of the car. Also, I like the fact that down here it's a plastic to protect the down part of the door and also the down part of the cars. Even when you open the doors, you can see it's open up with this plastic here. If you hit something, you don't have to worry. This is super practical, and in my opinion this is a great idea, and very good Toyota, you did right. In the back here, the same story. You can see right here the same plastic here to protect the areas here. Also here in the back I will do the same thing. I will go all the way, and even here in the front probably. And also I like that when you open the door, if you hit the door with something, you hit it with this plastic and you can replace it very easy. So from this point of view, I like that. I like those things very much. Here we have the electric, so you know this is the electric version with a little bit of blue, and how Toyota use those logos for electric cars or plug-in hybrid cars. Here on the other side we have the same story, but here is the charging port, and here we have the AC and DC. So maximum charging power 150 kilowatt hour in DC, and in AC you have 6.6 kilowatt hour, but you can get it optional with 11 kilowatt hour. Also, it will come at the end of the year here in Switzerland as standard, and this is a good thing for the people that want to buy a car here in Switzerland. Now here on the windshield you have all that sensors, you have a camera to read the traffic speed limit, lane assist, and all that safety features. Also light and raining sensors are there. Also very important to say that this windscreen is heated, so you can heat it up pressing a button, and you can heat it up in the winter in 1 minute. You don't have any ice on the screen, and this is a great feature, so I wish I have it on my car as well. Now the mirrors are in black, glossy, pretty big mirrors. They are quite big. Here we have LED lights, turning signals. Under the mirror, no camera, no 360 degrees or stuff like that, but you have a huge mirror, and I like that very much. It's really big, so you have a very good visibility on the side. Handles also pretty nice, classic for Toyota. I like very much the quality on the doors on all Toyota cars. I'm really impressed with how good the quality it is, and also here is no other, and you can hear it for yourself. The quality, it's really good. I really like it. They sound really fine, and they will last for many years. No wonder why they give you 10 years warranty. Here on the windows we have a small window here, and then we have a big one, quite square, so you have a good visibility from the interior, you will see. And also here it's pretty big, so you will see when we go inside that the visibility is quite nice. Now here, as I said, this design remember me a little bit of Prius, a little bit of Toyota Yaris Cross, and we have a light bar, LED light bar, that goes across the back of the car. Not sure if you can see it right now because it's quite day outside, but it looks quite nice. Also LED lights, turning signals, the brake lights are LED, and also the fog lamp, you can see there, it's LED, and they look relatively good. They keep that shape, classic shape. I like it. Now very big writing here, BZ4X, so you know which car it is. Toyota logo normal, no blue insertion there. Reverse camera here, and LED lights on the number plate. Keep in mind that the car comes with LED lights on the number plate. This is a good thing. Going down here, also the back remember me of RAV4 a little bit. We have a normal plastic here, some light reflectors, some kind of air diffuser I should say, because if you look down there under the car it's quite flat, so it helps the aerodynamic a little bit, and it looks like the air diffuser. This is the way electric cars should look in the back there. No fake exhaust pipes, no exhaust pipes or stuff like that. It's just the air diffuser. This is the way it should go. As you can see here, we have 18-inch rims, a lot of rubber. That means over the bumps, those tires help a lot the suspensions of the car. They look relatively fine. They are also practical, and I'm sure that the range is also good. We have ventilated brake discs on the rear here. That's super impressive because Volkswagen Group use drum brakes on the rear. Toyota choose to go all the way in with the best brakes system, I should say, and we have ventilated brake discs on the rear, ventilated brake discs on the front, and also yeah, this is it. If I go a little bit backward, you can see that those 18-inch rims look pretty good, and they are super practical. So don't change it, guys. If you buy this car, buy it for the practicality. Also the lights look fine. If I go in the front a little bit farther away, you can see that the front of the car look really nice. Now this is it with the exterior. I think I show almost everything on the exterior. Let's go inside. Before I go inside, I want to turn off the lights from here, and also the turning signals, and yeah, the rest of it is just fine. I can see that I have the air conditioning turned on, and I still have 325 kilometers. I had 326 kilometer range left, and I see just 1 kilometer left over, and the rest I have everything. So I guess it's really economical as well. Okay, before the trunk, I forget to show you the engine, the front part. Actually, it's not an engine, but let me show you. Closing the door. Let me show you what is here. You probably expect to have a lot of space here to put your stuff, but No, they didn't make any space here where you can put your stuff. It's just a place that looks very similar with a normal IC car. Here are all that system for AC, electric motor, the battery, the 12-volt battery, and the engine and the motor down there, the cooling part, the wipers, it's there with black, and the coolant. Yeah, this is it. We have a manual lift gate on the trunk, no automatic lift gate, but on the higher version you can get it with an optional lift gate. What was impressive for me, and I like that very much, is the fact that it's a huge entrance. I don't know if you can see it or you can understand it from the video, but if you look from the side, you have such a big entrance. I mean, you can fit in here so many big items. It's so easy to open this up. You have this protection for the trunk here that you can pull it like that. Look at this, it's just like that. But you can take it out, and this is something that I will do it right now. And I will show you also how easy it is to do that. And I do that with one hand because in other hand I have my camera. I will leave it down here for a while, just a little bit, slowly like that. I don't want to scratch it. And look at this, look how big is the entrance. This is crazy practical. 452 liters, I think it has here. It doesn't seem too much. If I'm not wrong, the Q4 and ID5 have more space, but it looks crazy practical. It looks like you can fit in here a lot of stuff. If I fall down the seat, you will see how many space you have. You can even sleep here. I like another thing that it's a flat floor down here. You have a plastic and everything, it's flat, so you can fit in here a lot of things without any problem. Even in the left side, you can put some things. Right side, you have hooks in every corner. This is quite practical. Here, you have also a space to put your cable, and also you have another space down there, kind of 5 to 10 centimeters, where you can put different things. So yeah, from my opinion, it's relatively fine. The only downside that I find it here, also by the way, you have an LED light here. The only downside that I find it here is the fact that you cannot fold down the middle part. So if you want to fold down the middle part to carry long items like skis, you cannot do that. You have to do it just like that, like 40-60, and then it's simple to do it. You don't have to worry, it's working super easy. And now you have almost a flat floor. You can sleep here without any problem. I think even tall people can sleep here without any problem. This is the trunk, this is the way it looks here. You can make an idea from the video. I don't know if many words can describe that. You can see for yourself. I try to show you from every angle, but in my opinion, it's a practical space. It's a very big space where you can put a lot of things. Going from the side, opening the door. By the way, this is how the door it's opening. It's not 90 degrees, but it's fine. I mean, it's a big entrance here, and you can see also from this angle the way it looks, the trunk, and entrance in the trunk. It's really big. So this is it. It's not a flat floor. It's go a little bit higher, I should say, but it's relatively good. Anyway, another good thing that I like here, it's look how much space you have here. It's incredible. That's why maybe the car is a little bit longer, but you have so much space here in the back. You will see. I will go inside there and I will show you in a second the space. Look how much space you have. It's incredible, and you have a flat floor like electric cars. It's super spacious. I like that very much. Anyway, I will put everything back. If you want to put everything back, you have to take the seat belt like that. I like also the fact that it's super light. I think this is the most light seats that I ever touch. I put so many seats back, but this one, wow, this one, it's really feel super light. I like it. I really like it. There are a few things here that I like very much about the car, really much. Anyway, let me close this. Here we have a big window from one piece, and I want to show you something. Look at this, guys. Look how fast it's working, and it goes all the way down. This is awesome. This is super practical, and also it goes really fast, and the quality is good. Now, impressive it is that here on the higher part we have soft leather on this area. Then we have some chrome design, some glossy plastic in this area. Then we have the stuff material here, storage space, a lot of storage space in the door bands. We have the speaker here, some chrome insertion, the button for the windows, and then we have a handle, and then the handles also to unlock the door. The entrance is big. You can go here without any problem. Also, you can see from this angle the way it looks. It looks spacious, and you will see that it is spacious. It's very, very spacious. I will go right now and I will show you, because this is the trend version. It comes with these stuff materials, so no leather here. We have stuff materials, but they are quite fine. They feel okay. And also you have ease of fix here. You can install 2 child seats. Even in the middle we have stuff material, and they somehow created good even for a third person in the middle, because you can see we don't have any side support. It's just quite flat. Also, it comes with an armrest, 2 cup holders, some storage space for your phone here. I like it. And also everything, it's working quite fast and fine when you touch it. It's really, really good. Behind the front seats, stuff material, some storage space, no transmission tunnel. It's a flat floor down here. I love that. So this is great. Also here we have 2 USB-C, and we have those vents that looks like BMW 3 Series from 1992, but they work fine, and they feel also good as you touch it. And also the air, the cold air come pretty nice. Great job. I like it. Let's go inside. Going inside here, wow, I can go inside quite easy. I like the fact that here it's almost flat. Up here we have a handle, a hook, an LED light. The roof quality is quite fine, nothing to complain about. Let me close the door. Closing the door, first impression, this is quite my driving position, okay? And if you see my videos, my previous video, you will understand how much space is inside here. Look at the space, oh my God. I mean, I can put half of my hand here. Oh my God, look at the space. Wow, so much space. I can stretch my legs almost under the seats in the front, but the space is incredible. Wow, really, really impressive. The only thing it is that I have, like in electric cars, of course, like 4 fingers under my knee, so my knees will stay a little bit higher. But other than that, it's crazy spacious. I mean, look at the head space, no problem. Visibility outside, it's very good. Also, you have this small window here. You have soft material. I can go a little bit forward. Oh boy, I have so much space. So much space. I like it. I don't know. I like it. I like how much space you have here. If I go in the middle, because it's a flat floor, wow, I can go so easy in the middle. Man, it's really spacious. Look at it. 4 fingers. Stretch my hand completely. Wow. I mean, 3 people can stay here without any problem. I think it's probably one of the most spacious electric SUV car in the back here in this size. Wow, look at the legs room. I mean, wow, man. I can stay with my legs together. Look at this, no problem, and he still left some space there. Okay, if you want an electric car with a lot of space in the back, this is the car for you. I think I can even sleep here, man. I mean, wow, look at this. Look at this. I have space for my legs, almost to stretch my legs there. Look how much space I have. Wow, I like it. Great job, Toyota. Really spacious. Now, going forward, you can see also the front dashboard design. It's futuristic. It looks a little bit like ID Group Volkswagen cars, but you will see that it's different, and it has a little bit of changes here and there. It's new, it's futuristic, it's nice, it's easy to use, and I like this center console there, and the buttons are easy to reach out. So let's go in the front, let's talk about that from there. Now here in the front, we have this window split in 2, so you have a small window here and a big one right here. If you want to fold it down, you can see that it goes all the way down, but the other one here, it will stay fixed. It will not bother you because the visibility in the mirror is just in this area, so you don't have to worry about that, but I will still show you when we go inside the car. In terms of design, it's very similar with the design on the back. It's simple, it's nice, it has leather here on the upper side, some chrome design, stuff material all over here, and soft and nice glossy plastic. The handles are normal. Then we have the buttons for the windows, feel good quality, lock and unlock button, lock the windows, folding mirrors and electric adjustable mirrors. Down here we have the speaker, and here we have some storage space. I wish, although, the storage space to be a little bit bigger, so you have space for 2 bottles or whatever you want to put there. Anyway, you will see that we'll have more space there in the middle console. Now going here, big entrance in the car, relatively big. Down here also quite a flat floor here, BZ4X. Even on the carpet we have the pedals, normal pedals, no aluminum or stuff like that. Here we have the handle to open the hood. Also, because it's the trend version, we have these stuff materials. Those are the seats. The seats look nice and they are super comfortable. I drive the car, I sit on them, and they are very comfortable. I have to tell you, even though it doesn't seem to be as super high quality, they are super comfortable, and I think they should last for many years as well. You have side support here, side support here. They are pretty wide and long, and Toyota know how to make those seats. I know that from Toyota Prius. They are really comfortable. You don't have to worry about back pain or stuff like that. Anyway, manual adjustments, we have manual adjustments, so no electric adjustments on this version that I have with me. Also here you have the automatic lights and also the position of the LED lights. On the upper side we have also the vents, feel good quality as you touch it, and if I shut up you will see that you can hear nothing. So when you move the plastic and you can hear nothing and it feels smooth, that means good quality. And also it comes from upper side, from here. This is really good. Here you have some stuff material added on the dashboard in this area. Under the center console, you will see how much space you will have in this area. Under the center console, you have a storage space where you can put different items, and you have a 12-volt port, you have 2 USB ports, and you have also here a space for your phone, and it's very stuff material down here. It's very practical, this space down there under the center console. I want to show you now because I cannot show you later. Now let me go inside the car. Going inside the car, very easy. Closing the door. As I said before, you can adjust the seats the way you want it, and it's very comfortable, these seats. And also in the summer like now, when the sun comes in the seats, if you have leather like I have in my Tesla, it's horrible. I mean, it gets so hot, but in those tough material it's much better, and I feel really comfortable here. I have side support, I have a good driving position here. Another thing that is good is the mirror. I have such a big mirror. Look at the mirror, it's huge, and the visibility in the window there, it's also very good because it's also big. So that's another thing that I like. We have microphones up here and also here, if I'm not wrong. Then you have also the lights, LED light on the upper side here. I like that. Then we have a mirror and also another LED right here in this area. Handle and the visibility around the windows, it's very good. You can see for yourself. Didn't drive too much the car, but for the time that I drive it, it seems to not bother me too much, this area. Here also check out the test drive video. There I talk about more about that thing. Good visibility, almost perfect visibility on the windshield, because the windshield is quite long. You have a good visibility, and also around in the back there you have a good visibility. So for me, nothing to complain, guys. Here in the middle, an armrest, also adjustable, very easy adjustable, this armrest. Also you can put it up if you want to, and you have a lot of space here to put different things. Very simple, and also you can take this and adjust it. Then you have a space here for your key, 2 cup holders, so relatively a lot of space. Also, if that was not enough, you have another space here with an USB 2 port right there, so quite good. I like the fact that all the buttons are very easy reachable from the driver position. Here is the gear shifter, guys, by the way. You press the brake, and then if you want to go in reverse, you press it down, go to left, press it down in neutral, press it down, go to right, and you are in drive right now. So it's just like that, super simple. And then if you want to put it in park, you just press that parking button. Electronic handbrake, auto hold, you can activate it from here. And then this button here should be one pedal drive. You can see it's activated there on the screen. One pedal drive means that you are able to drive the car with the foot on your acceleration. I will show you more about that in the test drive video. There I give you more information about that. But from what I heard, it doesn't stop completely. It's just like recuperate more energy, like a more regenerative brake, but it doesn't go to a completely stop like it goes in Tesla, for example, or like it goes in Nissan Leaf. Anyway, eco mode, you have an eco mode here. You can go to eco mode or normal mode. So there, when you go in eco mode, the car will accelerate slowly and it will try to save more energy. And then you have the snow mode right here, because it's not an all-wheel drive system. It's just the snow mode that you can see on the screen there. Activate or deactivate. That will help you a little bit with the traction in the winter condition. And then you have the traction control on and off from there. Other than that, very nice integrated, very easy to use. Power button, this is the power button, so to start the car. Here we have some vents, also good quality when you touch it. Blinker button, and here is the screen integrated quite nice in this glossy area. And then I like very much those buttons. This is the heated seat. Right here you have 3 position and 1 automatic. This is the heated steering wheel, automatic and 2 position. Then this button here, you probably wonder, what is this? This is defrosting, windshield defrosting. As I said, in the winter you can defrost your windshield. Just press that button and you defrost it. Synchronize, then the air conditioning position. Then from here, I like that those are physical buttons. Look how easy it is. Just change it from here. You change the van speed just like that. You put the temperature just like that from here. 15 degrees, you put it in every position. It's very easy while you're driving to reach out and change those things. So great combination of buttons. Also, I like the way they design everything here in this area. Also, I like the fact that you have much more space up there, so you can put a lot of things behind the screen there. So it's more space to go there, and I like that. And it's really interesting the way they design this dashboard. Also another vent there. The big surprise that I'm not sure if I like that is the fact that you don't have a glow box. Here is no glow box, guys. Forget about glow box, because they want to make more space for the passenger legs. They take out the glow box and they make it just empty. They say like, okay, it's enough space here and here and here, and we don't need to make the glow box anymore. So yeah, this is a decision, and for many people this may be useful. Now, in terms of visibility from the driver point of view, it's a lot of discussed here, because I heard some people complain on the internet about that. Like they complain on the Peugeot cars, the steering wheel position, they complain like, okay, if you're here, how can you see the cockpit? And yeah, they somehow they have rights. They are right, but you know, Toyota designed this BZ4X in the same way Peugeot designed their cars. They designed to have the steering wheel down, and you should look over the steering wheel. And in my opinion, this is the perfect driving position. This is my opinion. Perfect driving position, the most easy to drive for your hands to not get tired, is to be a little bit downer. And then from here, you have a perfect visibility. Look at this. This is the visibility that I have. I have a perfect visibility right there on the cockpit, so I don't have to worry about the steering wheel. And you have it a little bit downer, but it's quite nicer like that. It's easier to rotate it, and for most of the people it's a much normal resting position for long driving. Anyway, it's really interesting also the way they have here the speakers behind. Also the way they design the steering wheel to move. You can see when you move it, the way it's moving. Look at this. Quite interesting. I never see it. You can adjust it forward, backward, the way you want it. Super simple, just like that. So yeah, really interesting. This is the new cockpit, I should say, from Toyota, and it's not that customizable. It's kind of the same as what you can do with Volkswagen ID. You have the cruise control here and information. You have the media here. You have also the trip information here. You can reset it. You have the tire pressure. If you go down, you have all the information about safety, adaptive cruise control, emergency brake, blind spot, stuff like that. reading the traffic speed limit. I don't know if the car have blind spot. I think it didn't have, but I'm just saying all the information, you have it here for the safety features. And then of course you have message, error message, and here you have the consumption and stuff like that. But other than that, it's very pretty straightforward. The information are simple, nothing crazy, nothing fancy, like you see on Mercedes, for example. Going back a little bit to the steering wheel. Great size. The size of the steering wheel, it's perfect. It's round, completely round, and it's easy to drive. I drive the car a little bit and it's super easy to drive it. I like the fact that all these physical buttons are super simple to reach out. Here we have the controllers for the telephone, for the cockpit, and also for the voice command and music volume. And here we have all that cruise control, adaptive cruise control that the car comes standard with, no matter which version you have. And also here in this area you can control the radio and multimedia. Super simple. The stalks behind for lights, and the other stalk for wipers. By the way, those are the wipers. I like also the way they spring the water directly on the windshield, perfectly positioned, and yeah, I like them. I should say they are fine. Going forward, down here you have also the trip. From here you change the trip, and from here you change the brightness of the screen. Very simple. Good. Going forward to the multimedia system. Also this I should say wheel here, it feels really strange and nice and different than other. Here's the screen. It's a small screen. I'm not sure if on the higher end version you will get a bigger screen, but keep in mind that it's something else. It's much more responsive that Toyota uses within the last years, and you can see here on the navigation it works super fine. I mean, nothing to complain about. It's not a Mercedes, but it's working super good. And also if you want to choose a destination here, for example, all you have to do is press go. You will see that it's work really fast. I mean, it's loading super fast in no minute. It's just like that. It's go directly there. And also you can see, if I'm not wrong, on the screen as well. Let me cancel that. You can see it also on the screen, on the cockpit screen right there. It will show you also the direction, but not the map, if that's something that you will ask. Now going here, some kind of shortcut buttons. This is the media, this is the telephone, you can connect it. This is the information about the car, the trip, and the history and the consumption of the car. Then if I go back, charging schedule, here you can choose the charging schedule, the vehicle alert if you have any alert. Then going forward, here is the connected menu. Here all the connectivity, if you have Android or stuff like that, connected there. And here are the settings of the car. Here is the personal settings. You can change and create an account, personal information, Bluetooth and device. Here you can see what you have connected, the general information, animation, screen beep, date and time, keyboard, language and units. Also you have the Wi-Fi, the display here, information, the camera, the screen, you can choose from here. Then you have the sound and menu, navigation, voice and search, vehicle customizable things like lights, door control, like charging, climatic system, utility. Here we have the ACC, adaptive cruise control, customized, so you can customize it from here. Then we have the dealer information, info and security, and software update. So you can see overall it's a super straightforward, simple navigation system made for every people to be able to use it. And I think it's much better like that, because not everybody wants something fancy and crazy and hard to use. So overall, guys, that was the video. I think I covered almost everything. From what I remember, you have wireless connectivity with iPhone, but with Android you have to use the cable. I will have a separate video on how to connect your Android phone with this new multimedia system from Toyota BZ4X. And guys, that was the video, that was the review. I hope you enjoy it. If you still have questions, ask me down below, wherever you want to ask. Maybe I forget something. If you want to buy the car, test drive the car, see the car, if you are in Switzerland, around Switzerland, check out Emil Frey in Zuchwil. I will leave the link in the description. They are super nice. They have great service, and you can see the car also here. Now guys, if you like the video, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That will mean a lot for me, so thank you very much, by the way, to all of you that watching my video. I really appreciate that. Also, my rating for this Toyota BZ4X base is entry level. Until I'm not seeing the full version, I cannot give you a proper rating, but for this version with this price, from 1 to 10, taking into consideration all that this car offers and also range, from 1 to 10 will be 9.8. I think it's relatively good for an SUV. The price and the range is good, around 500 kilometers. The practicality, the comfort, and the fact that Toyota have 10 years warranty and it's super reliable, I really trust them. I think will be a great car, and I'm really looking forward. Don't miss out, the test drive will be really interesting. That was the video. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and see you soon in the next one. Bye guys.